Good morning, YouTube friends. So today we're going to be talking about Jack and Lilly's fort and where it is adjacent to the trailer and Janie's camper. Stay tuned. Now, from what I can tell by the video from the news, it looks like the fort that they played in was across the driveway over on Janie's side of her trailer, but in front of those trees. I'm going to circle the area in just a moment so you guys can make it out. It seems like in the video I'm about to show you, you can kind of make out her trailer in the background. Stay tuned.
Morning. Today, some of the family members walked me through into that wooded area directly adjacent to where they live, maybe 20-second walk from the home into the woods.
I've not seen this.
And as you walk into the woods, there's a little, kind of a tree fort, a little lean-to, and that's where the kids would play. And the family around there say they find it very hard to believe that, given how thick the brush is on some of the steep banks around that area, and just the difficulty moving around if you sort of leave that trail, how difficult they find it to believe that they could have...
So what I'm getting at here is, if their fort's over here, wouldn't Janie have had heard them? Yes, but the story is, if Malaya came out the door from the trailer and walked on the driveway, since Janie's camper is so far in the back, how would she have heard anybody in the driveway unless they were making lots of noises? I mean, her little yard area is even fenced in. Now, was the dog outside at the time? If the children did walk outside, this would make sense. If the dog did bark, if the children did go outside, because if the dog per se was in the fence, the children walked outside, then she could have heard them. But the thing is, if supposing Malaya walked outside with the kids into the driveway, how would Janie even have heard this? Now, unless, like I said, the dog was outside in that fenced-in gated area around Janie's trailer. So, but otherwise, if the dog wasn't outside, how would Janie even have heard Malaya come outside? There's so much talk of Janie actually hearing Malaya and the kids. And she heard Malaya supposedly shh the kids because Lilly was squealing at the time. Now, this was supposedly at 6-something in the morning, and then it changed to 8:38 in the morning. So right there, those two timelines are very inconsistent with one another. Now, I've always found out there's always a kernel of truth within a lie. So we just got to figure out what truth there is to all these statements. But I'm trying to show you the aerial footage of the property. You could see a very steep bank, too, over there by where Janie's trailer is. And I kind of find that it would be difficult for the children to actually get up that bank. If they were going to their fort by themselves as well. So what do you guys think about this? So confusing, right? But this is like the first time I've ever seen this fort video. For some reason, I've never seen this fort video. I think it's a pretty cool fort, but I think the kids would need a little help to get up that embankment right there. As it looks pretty steep on right there by her camper. You can kind of see the camper in the background if you look really closely in that video. Let me know if you can see it or not. But I'm going to leave this here for you guys to think about. I want to hear your comments below. Let me know what you think. And for everybody in America, happy 4th of July today. Have a fun, safe night. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this video. Thank you for watching, everybody.